And so this first question is, how much money do you want to make?
What we do is so many Americans that feel stuck. They work, they make good money, but they still feel stuck. And as a matter of fact, I heard a podcast this morning that has stuck with me. It's this couple. They make good money, they middle class, but dirt where they live, they cannot even afford to buy a home. So the husband is like very discouraged. So can you speak into the ones who are doing fine financially, really, but they still feel stuck?
There's so many people I meet, they're making good money, and on the outside, they look very, very successful. But on the inside, they know they're struggling. They know they're better than what their paycheck says they're worth. And that's frustrating, if we're just being honest. And so what I find is sometimes when you hear the advice, well, just live within your budget, just live below your means. While that sounds good, ultimately you can't live on rice and beans the rest of your life. And if you decide to say, I'm just going to make my coffee at home and save my $2 a day, all those things sound good, but they don't really move the needle and get you closer to the vision of your retirement that you want. And so one of the things I like to talk about is, first of all, once we determine what people's goals are, it's important to figure out what is your income goal. In other words, if you're making $100,000 right now as a family, that can feel like you're struggling. Now, to people making under that, they think, well, how can't you live on that amount of money, right? But we know that goes fast. And so what I'd like to challenge people with is, as you listen to this podcast and watch this, if you're not happy with your money right now, if you do nothing about it, you'll be even less happy 3 to 6 months from now. And so this first question is, how much money do you want to make? Which sounds like a simple question, but if you say, I want to make $150,000 a year. Well, now we just have a math problem to figure out. We know you're at 100, you want to get to 150. So the game is, how do we get you to $50,000?